couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I try. And then I did research. Okay. I have a couple things. So, first I have found. So, sorry. Sorry if the typing quick. I'm speed typing everything. So the first thing what we're going to talk about, we're going to kind of event stream, especially one with the invoices, because I think I know where the invoices come from. Sorry, I'm getting into it. Like, I found it all today, and I'm just pulling up things really quickly. I'm just pulling up a couple more things. YouTube.com. I have a couple things. No, not you. I don't know what you are. I don't know what that is, and I do not want to look at it. Okay. Sorry if I'm going a bit quick. We have some things. YouTube. Okay. YouTube merch. Coffee. Zilla. Okay. Sorry if I'm pulling a couple things out right now. Yeah, I'll go for that and skip. I have that. This detour for that. This also have something that I need, the I'm sorry video. What else? I'm bad at YouTube. Going on YouTube. We have new thing. We have. Okay, Tommyinnit. I think that's how you spell the name. I'm not sure because I'm. Oh yeah, sitting on. Okay, not this one, not the can, not the dream. Sort of that one. This is the one I was looking for. That is important. There one more thing. Oh yeah, Tubble, but I pressed T twice. Okay, that. So we have a couple things to go for. There is a point in here. I don't know exactly where.
Doing that, but then also say that you think, but ask if I can see how you think that I'm doing that.
There's a difference between me knowing and thinking what your intention is versus how your words are coming off. When
I think it's right here.
You just said that it made that child labor made.
Okay. Child labor legal in United States. There's one more thing. I'm just checking. Basically, a ban in the United States, not in China. Okay. So there's a lot I want to get into. This moment pretty good. There are points in here, but I kind of want to go through it because I'll get why. I don't like Dream. I made that clear, but I keep defending him because people like Tubble. I have stuff on. Here's the thing. I know where the invoice come from. I know why he made that mistake. 100% I know why you made that mistake. So we're going to look into that. I have the crypto. I have 2 time things for it. He just needed to put that in the video, but it would have exploded on Tommy, so he didn't. We also have something else. We have 2 accusations that we can throw now because Tubbo made it so. And the one more thing, the one more thing I want to look up. They're like sort of the thing I kind of want. This and not this.
Did Wilbur quit? Yeah, guys, he's gone. He is through. He messaged me. He said, Tommy, all my fans are so bad. They are so bad, and I really wish they would actually just be your fan because you're so much better. I said, really, Wilbur?
What go down? Let's see if we can find one. This is a good one too. Okay. So what go into? Let's go into it because I'm actually literally saving Dream right now with the I'm sorry video. So what go in here? I put at this point because the points right here are kind of reasonable to a point where I think Dream pretty much said it best. Like basically, sort of right here, basically like all that decent. The 2 point in here I want to bring up because they're actually kind of decent. This is the first one. Actually, there's 3 points. Okay, here. So, Bill 2. So remember Tubbo said he got that, and he did the same thing. So this would build to Ryan Piazza and Revolt Enterprise LLC. I actually know where that came from. You see, in the article I just pulled up recently, Revolt merch scam everything. By the way, he didn't do a good job. He could have done this. What go down because there's financial mismanagement. We didn't need to go down that far. Ryan Piazza have a spending problem with auto conflict in a video. According to CoffeeZilla, they found receipt of the following transaction done by Ryan during their investigation. Ryan was paying Bill for the business, Revolt Enterprise, and have not. 6 private jet per month, $10,000 every night. So the 2 big one are the 2 down here. $2,050 slap weeks for an LA mansion. $2,000 all that. 7 nights. 7 nights. 7 nights. So that where those 2 come from. Now, what go through CoffeeZilla video because this is not after the ad because it does not help me. And
hi, you motherfuckers! Welcome back to this podcast rated 5 stars on iTunes by Shannon Hicks. What do you got for us, Shannon? You say, G-Sub's poem. Okay, here we go. Roses are red.
To get a fucked car and just make it fuck. Okay, how do we do it?
I don't know where this exactly is. I didn't even look at. I thought that was a CoffeeZilla video. Well, no mention it. I'll just. Okay. So that where he got the information from the. I'm sorry. We know he spent that much with a spending problem. They found receipts. The receipts are exactly the same because they were the same company that Tommyinnit, that Tubbo did. Now the I'm sorry, if from 2020. What go back.
Also scammed a bunch of his viewers and
11, 21. Tubbo said he basically went in. This is the same company that did it. Alpha Retail Group.gmail with the invoice number 243. Billing to Ryan Piazza and Revolt Group.
Every night on dinner. We have receipts for, by the way.
They spent 25.
Double. That was from CopyZilla.
$1,000 a week to rent a mansion in LA. And they rented a Ferrari for 20.
Guys. That part didn't come from Dream. That part didn't come from Dream. I win these. I win these battles. Look, even this is exactly from that. He said he was using the wrong invoice. I prove it didn't. 5 second of research right there. 5 second of research. By the way, so right here. So we're also going to. So this is important. This is actually important. This invoice come from CopyZilla itself. I got it in 5 seconds from looking up this, actually looking at the video at 3:40. 3:40. I find it. And Double said, oh, it mine. Let's look at the new comment because. Because they weren't. And you know how I know they weren't? You want to know how I know they weren't? You see that billing too? To Ryan Protz and Revolt Enterprise LLC invoice? And the number is, sorry, I'm looking at the number right now. 246. This is the actual side of it, I believe. Oh no, this is actually, that's not another thing. Revolt. Sorry, I'm looking right now. Let's go in. Let's see if he has any. Okay, invoice. Revolt Enterprise LLC. And enter. LLC invoices. So judge thing. This is the actual court of LA because this is where he got sued. Complaint 1. Sorry if I'm looking at court cases. Okay. This is from. So Revolt is this, and this is how I know. Invoice date on June 22nd. Plaintiff includes summary of invoice from Tommyinnit Faction Collection purchased by the defendant with a total outstanding amount of a copy of the summary on upload in a WeChat. So he works there. I prove it. I prove it. So we actually know how much he makes. How much. So he made over $500,000. So that's the first. That's the first thing. And then vendor summary endpoint. Hopefully this is the one. I may be wrong on this. AT&T. This is all that, so I have to go all the way down to ours because I did not prepare that because I'm okay. Okay, that's the wrong one. My mistake. My mistake. So, this is actually important. This is actually important. Following that. Okay, for people who don't say, I can't copy. 19 of the legal document. He said $255,000 slap week for a mansion in Los Angeles. $20,000 to rent a Ferrari for 1 week and one Ponzi scheme. Okay, and then let's see if we can find the man himself. So, in a court case, that how much? So, when this is shown, that, like, one bit of research, not even that much. Okay, and then this is Tommyinnit calling out. I'm putting glasses. I can't see for stuff. So Tommyinnit did that. Hi, Wen. I have a good solution here. Welcome back this week. No fair. Copy of parties. It's attached to Exhibit A. I'm saving Dream. I'm literally saving Dream because now I know he lied about the invoices. I know he lied about it because I think he read. Okay, the reason why he didn't put it out there because he knows that. Because the case that Tommyinnit wouldn't. Were Tommyinnit? Okay. I win these. For actual damages. So this is amount. This is baseball hoodie. So this is for Tommyinnit, baseball, the drop quality, the ship quality, all that. And condition, all that. So pricing term with that Memphis. Where is the company? So Zach Tenant's invoice, TD payment model. Okay, that is. Sorry if I'm looking it up right now, but we're going down a dark rabbit. We're going down a dark rabbit hole, and I'm winning. I'm winning these because guess what? Gonzu. Okay. Okay, Gonzu. Just picking up. New York Times article. China said. Okay, I don't care. Said when we. Southeast. authority in South Kanpur near Hong Kong said that they rescue. That. We got that. We even go. Let's go even further. This is. The people don't think I would search you. They're mistaken. /2. Me typing the name of the place. Honshu. We're going to. Yeah, did I get that? Is it Honshu? Yeah. It Honshu, East Road. So, this is where it is. Do they have Google? Can I drop? Can I? No. Can I? Okay, we'll go here. Okay. So that where they said it was. There's something isn't right about that. I don't know what it is because 392 Hatsu Eat Road Genshu. I'm going to see if that is actually. Yeah, this is probably the one. Road. Is this the one? Yeah, no, I'm right. Like, I don't get it. Unless, because the manufacturing. Unless that, not the manufacturing. Sales. Wait. Sales 1 at star.com. Is that the one? Sales 1 E-Star faction. Okay. 1 E-Star fashion. Okay. Yeah, I want to see the full report. How old is this? Because 2024, okay. Okay, analyst of a dish. So, China. That. I don't know where it is. But, does it have the company? No, it doesn't. But basically, even if he didn't do that, from the legal thing, from Tommyinnit, because I was being lazy and from California, revolt. Wait, E-Star faction on. E-Star fashion. There have to. They're looking at child labor. Oh. Okay, as I was saying, Gonzo District is known for this. We also know. I'm a genius. Literally, it says that. I don't know what he is saying with this. Tubbo is saying with that. But go with that. This part, we could part out there. But, Tubbo said that in talking in this, I don't know what time because I didn't document it. That like Tommy editors said he done runs a shop. Here's the thing: I actually knew a girl who was in an editing sweatshop. The thing is, she told me that like he will like blacklist them if they talk negatively, because the thing is, I know people who were in it. I brought it up in the stream. I brought that and one other thing because like literally I'm good at finding stuff, but literally that part is a full lie. Tubbo says in there because he knows that if he brings that up, it looks liable. So that sort of thing. I also knew a Tommy fan in high school who pretty much did work for them for very cheap. Because it, like, I'm forgetting. I know his real name, but I don't know what he went by. But pretty much, me and him started talking. Like, yeah, I want to do Tom, and he told me the price. It was like $25. He was getting paid $25. Like, it was something like, it was 25 or 50. It was somewhere cheap. Where like, but it was like expensive for a kid in high school. So that's the other thing, that personal. But what even look up editing sweatshops, like editors sweatshop. So this is real. Yeah, no, this is real, by the way. This is like actually like editing stuff out. Dude, it's real. So that's the other thing. He lied about that because they don't want to be telling people that. This is an editing job. Let go with this. You see how much sorts I'm finding? You see how I don't care if that get revealed. Extreme low pay, no training. Great con. That is a sweatshop. Okay.
But to each their own. Everyone have ever had with
So this is the great point. I'm gonna bring up more
You are like a proper
because
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you.
Tubble said it. Tubble said it.
Proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes. This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
Okay, but be clear, he immediately apologized. But the point still stands, he didn't harass someone.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
By the way, the reason why he said that, Tommy said that, because he want moral support. Because no one likes Dream. And they're definitely a double standard. Because
This message.
I am pointing out actual things. I am pointing out actual cases where Tommyinnit, mind you, from looking at the case, where Tommyinnit paid over $500,000. This is a legal document. This is okay. You can't see it. Oh, and I'm making it better. I'm going to go on the other side for a second. Boop. Legal document. We have legal document. We also know, because I'm calling them out. I'm calling them out for bad faith. From Coffee Sylvia, that went on there. So he lied. We also have the legal thing, which showed that he did buy these. I have found 2 pieces of sources that contradict Tubbo. Like, I kind of want to tell this is actually serious. And not even that. Let me I'm going to put I think full screen this will make it bigger by a couple seconds. Let's see. Which one is my... I recommend people look into it. Like, you want to see how much they're wasting? Tommyinnit wasted over $500,000 with this company. This company, which I'm going back here because this is easy. This Sitch, if for that. Sitch is basically trying to engage, but I'm using some of their thing. Nah. But Tommyinnit. Well, okay, let's remove the child labor because Tubbo doesn't want that. The creator asked for naked photos. Remember, he's not a misogynist. The creator of the company wanted that. Now we'll go into Tubbo's video. We don't need that. That just explained it. Right here. Tubbo, most likely,
Promo pricing is full of surprises at Google or clients, so they start delaying payment.
I want to look up one more thing too, because I think this is even a funnier thing to do, because 100% Tubbo reacts to revolt. Please tell me. No, they're all new. Tubbo react to coffee sale. That should work. Still no. Okay, I'm not. We're not. Okay, let's just play it. Let's just play this.
Here we go. That's right.
Hopefully, Tubbo not in here.
Creators, they start actually posting about their
I wonder who posting.
not off the record, publicly.
Honestly, it's actually a really nice t-shirt, like in like a chill way.
Thank you. We're not going to talk about the company I made it with because they stole everything from me.
So,
Remember, one of them were working with child laborers.
hey, like I get no bad company.
can you put me on their send list, please? Just like for everyone. I'll take all their merch.
Dude, I'm not sure anyone will ever make merch with them again after
I've-
recently.
It was finally happening. Big
Okay, there. We'll go with another one. I think it's right here, in fact.
Pretty huge accusation.
Watch this.
Where's the evidence?
My question exactly. I got sent this.
What exactly am I looking at here?
What I just sent you is the pricing sheet.
So remember the first document I showed where Gunzo?
Invoice item
So
says
that where it is.
RBLT,
Gunzo.
Revolt, MRB, Mr. Beast. There's unit order sizes and prices.
And what are these ink marks?
That's where changes were made. See, somebody wrote down next to the factory prices, new prices, higher prices.
Did you talk to Mr. Beast about this?
Well, nobody would talk on the record, but I confirmed that Revolt charged higher prices to their team, like it says in ink. Revolt charged more per item than they were actually paying the Chinese factories,
You-
according to their own
I love my
design.
court cases.
Who else did this happen to?
That's the thing, we don't know. I asked around, and the closest I got was an answer from a former employee. This person claims right as I was exiting the business, he started talking about it. The production manager said she could get the factories to write whatever she wanted on invoices. So it's definitely possible this happened, or it's hard to say. What I do know is when the money ran out, it all fell apart.
What do you mean?
Well, the merch business has a lot of middlemen. People who create the shirts warehouses, store it, fulfillment centers. The thing is, Ryan was running out of money for all of it.
Yeah.
What is this? Misfits Merch Company going under. Earlier this year, the Salvation Army marketed
That's sorry.
Rangers from the Misfits quietly shutting down. It makes sense that they were selling and donating old
Ben is actually on other people for the most part.
similarities here when there was a serious advantage.
The company that Tommyinnit picked, which we know at Revolt, took advantage of a girl.
Who is given way too much alcohol and drugs, and a lot more. Now, when this accusation first came out, and at the start of me investigating, there wasn't much in the way of proof. The only thing verifiable was that Ryan encouraged
I did
others to get trashed, which we know because the Misfits themselves talked about it.
So funny compared to like now when that's just the norm. Like people get stuff all the time.
Yeah. No, he's just the one encouraging everyone else. To.
Yeah.
Now, besides this piece of evidence, there wasn't much else in the way of corroborating evidence until October, when two more stories came out that had very similar stories to the original, and I knew we had to take them very seriously.
I'm
In
gonna.
one story, a guy who was between 18 and 19 was told by Ryan, quote, he saw potential in me before being assaulted in the shower. The other guy was in their early 20s and tells a story of how he was invited to a party with the Misfits, a YouTuber group he liked. But in order to get in the house, he was forced to inhale a substance as a condition of entry. Later, extremely intoxicated, he was also assaulted by Ryan Piacente in the shower.
The company Tommyinnit Tubble did that, and that will probably known to the Misfits and people around. They probably never brought that up. Now, let's go into another thing. I'll give a little context with this one. I'll give a little context. Dion is a prank channel that it not as bad a prank channel were. He was banned on Twitch for hate rating Pokemon, and basically he went to TwitchCon in Europe. He got kicked out of TwitchCon in Europe. One of the reason is because two Tommyinnit fans. He went in line. He yelled one thing. He basically they're evident of that. But the fan were calling out Gideon. Now it looks worse because both the women were white and he was black, and there were definitely undertone of racism. Tommyinnit didn't call out a fan for harassment. All that. This way hit harassment.
Troll, dude, creator, shoved into the line and started being to you lot, being super rude and just.
Remember how Tommyinnit credible?
First of all, I'm sorry I didn't see him earlier and sort him out. I spoke for a long time with the Twitch staff about it afterwards. I didn't really know what to do, and they were so caught up in making sure I was safe that they didn't check up on you lot, which which is really annoying. But I'm sure they'll have more.
I wonder why.
on at the
What
later
play?
stage.
I wonder why.
I'm also getting in touch with the creator right as soon as the stream's done, since they recorded loads of it without like my consent or the fans' consent, and I'm sure they'll do the right thing and not publish those sections. Me and my fans are in.
Oh no.
Anyway, chat, this happened.
I have
Some dude
/r
shouting at my fans,
serious
shouting at you
/rs.
just being mean with no purpose.
I
It
found
sucked.
so
It
much
really
thing.
threw me off.
This is an
And I
old
got
drama.
A lot of people in the line. You can get hearts in the chat as well. I'd appreciate.
One issue. I'm pausing. This is a good place to pause. Tommyinnit, they're recording of what actually happens, and that guy released that. So we're going to watch that, and we're going to prove that.
But no, really, it really threw me off, and a lot of people in the line, it upset. I was really sad about this. I was really angry about it. I'm not like, guys, I take pride in not being an angry person. Like, I'll get pissed off at Tubbo, but I'm never really angry. I'm never actually angry. And I wasn't planning to talk about any of this publicly, but it made me, like, actually pissed. And I just want to share a few words with my stream with chat. Okay, so, first thing I did after speaking to the staff was message everyone that was affected by this dickhead and just check that they were okay. They were. I got confirmation, so that was really good. That's the most important thing. But it feels important to speak to you lot, like everyone, about this. You can't do that to people. You just can't. Okay? I don't want anyone to feel like they're in fucking school being made fun of when they're lining up to meet me. It's like, I won't have it. Don't make fun of people for being passionate about shit, being happy. It's
Hey, this is pretty much like.
the other thing.
On, I want to check one thing. Wait, we're going to wait there. Free Gideon. My comment.
Really thought about, but it is worth saying, is I got bullied, right? I think most of us have had some experience dealing with
So,
this, and that can really
what basically happened?
when
Okay.
I was at school, I would try to fit in, and it sucked. I did not enjoy trying to fit in, and I was bad at it.
Because you were a Minecraft
Very
YouTuber.
bad at it.
I'm a WoW
What you
YouTuber.
need to know, since
I
was
play
a
Hypixel. I
really
play
obsessed
Minecraft and WoW at the same time. I'm worse.
If you are passionate about something, keep being passionate. Don't let bullies like this get to you, because I promise you, you are fucking cool. Like, I think the thing me and my friends try to highlight to all of you is that you can just have fun with the people around you and be yourself. All you people that make art and joke and tell jokes to your friends and that are kind. You are so
I'm
cool.
kind of
Like,
going to
please
release
don't
some of the
stop being
information.
cool.
I'm releasing
Don't stop being yourself,
the court
please.
case.
And it's good to occasionally have moments like this, so you can go, fuck, okay, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to end up being mean. I don't want to end up being a bully. And I think I'm so, upset because of all places, my meet and greet is a fucking safe space for a special moment for people in the line. And for me, it's a really special moment for me. And it should not be the place that you're on edge or anxious.
Oh, I have the
or
same mic
nervous because of some
thing,
prick being
like
mean.
the same
Alright,
stand.
it's just not. And I'm sorry, even if for a moment it was. I get trolling can be funny. I've done it before. But you can't be mean to people. You can't be malicious, especially not my people when they're happy and excited. And honestly, literally for just everything, do upset. Don't do this shit. I'm so disappointed and upset. Don't do this.
Okay, did they have it? I don't want this.
So listen, I don't want to be
caught. Now, I just want to say that I am fans of both Gideon.
So one of the thing is, this is a big drama thing, and does he have the? Sorry, I'm trying to find the footage. Does he?
Dion also made weird comments about how everyone in the
Okay,
line-
this doesn't have it. I thought it does. So this is the video.
I'm not faulting Tommy to that extent, but he said he doesn't want me to drop the footage and everything like that. But I'm in a position where now it's necessary where I have to. He's gonna be out there now, all over here harassing kids.
Bad person on bottom. Don't care about bad.
And also you can't release
the footage where he's gone.
This is old Sneeko.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Bro, Gian, you gotta stop succumbing to this pressure. You were kind of defending Twitch, and you kind of like seem to have remorse for what you said about Pokemon. I'm gonna tell you again, you didn't say anything wrong. You said the facts. The internet deludes us to make us think that we need to like, well, think of
Okay, that doesn't have it. Where's the footage? Where is... Basically, it's been solved right there, and I'm basically trying to get the footage. Okay, this kind of works.
Gideon drama is insane. Now, recently, Tommyinnit had a meet and greet at TwitchCon.
I have to use the awful video.
Ended up going to the meet and greet and meeting Tommyinnit. Now, some of Tommyinnit's fans claim that Gideon was harassing
I'm moving
them
here.
and making fun of them, being mean to them. So Tommy ended up addressing this on stream and asked Gideon to delete the footage and apologizes to his fans.
During my meet and greet, this troll dude, Craig,
So-
shoved into the line and started being a dick to you lot, being super rude and just a f***ing prick.
However, Gideon ended up releasing the footage, and this doesn't appear to be what happened whatsoever.
We want Tommy! We want Tommy! We want Tommy! We want
So-
Tommy! Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to be mean. Like, I'm just trying to have a fun time like you. Should I put it offline? No. Don't ruin her time like she ruined mine. I thought the Minecraft community was nice.
Yeah. So basically, that footage came out, and it basically helped determine how many people believe that he would harassing them without evidence. So you know what happens if Gideon wasn't recorded. This is the perfect thing with this drama. This is just Gideon 2, by the way. Like, go to the new it. I want to see what the new it. All the YouTubers wouldn't be famous without Dream. Not just that Gideon didn't show into the line, he would have placed ahead of them by staff and management when they said he would asking how Tommy smelt the security answer him. This is just the dream. It's literally what Gideon doing. And that, okay, what, go with, is this the other thing? I have a very bad year. Oh yeah, I'll say this before we go into some of the talking with Dream. Silence and violence. Tubbo in talking Wilbur. I think talking with Dream right here. I think right here early on. I don't want to watch the whole thing because it's 3 hours. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But he did not call out Wilbur Soot. Like, you have, I'm not a kid anymore. A very bad year. Probably bring that up, but he doesn't have an allegation thing. He doesn't have the Tubbo responded. Tommy didn't. We don't know his views. And just to even bring that up, why even funnier?
Minecraft. I haven't played it.
His top video is a Wilbur Soot. And his top 3 of his top 5 or 4 of his top 6 are with Dream. What play every time? Hold on. You want to know even something funnier? Most of his top 10 are with Dream. So
We installed the lava ravine.
Can you please? No.
We don't need water. Water's
not this one, but this one have Wilbur, so I don't. So we have that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 with 5. But top 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 videos. The other 3, the other 4 have Wilbur Soot. Doesn't say anything good. The reason why I'm bringing this up is silence and violence according to Tubbo. I don't see a I look Tommyinnit, misspelled Tommy, Wilbur Soot. Tommyinnit. Okay, but let be safe. To Wilbur Soot, because I kind of get that wrong. Is it this one?
Yep. You're looking in the eyes of a grown. I was miserable, but I was getting a lot of age 18. 7 hours on a 22. There's got to be my fans. I get recognized in public still, and sometimes by really young kids. When I was 16, I was fine, but now when tiny kids come up to me, a grown man who is a stranger, for YouTubers, it bothers me. So I'll be honest with you all, being an adult, well, you kids too. And you're an idiot. We're fucked. By the way, if you're an American, this whole video really doesn't count. You can skip this one because you guys are really taken at 4 a.m. in Washington, D.C. when, to put it lightly, I felt like dying. And another shit part.
Yeah, no allegation of Wilbur. Right, even the let's do this.
Did Wilbur quit? Yeah, guys, he's gone. He is through. He messaged me. He said, "Tommy, all my fans are so bad. They're so bad, and I really wish they would actually just be your." I'm dyslexic. And you. That's exactly how it went down.
Silently and violent. Okay, now we have more thing. We have more, actually. Remember Sex Acclaim? Nitpicking comedy. We're going. Okay, we're not going with the on. We're actually gonna go with something less insane, because I'm fair. I'm not evil. I am not evil. I am not evil. Katie Bug. To defend Dream one more time. I think that's how you spell the channel. I don't. I think that I like the saying. Katie Bug George not found. I just had to do that. Okay, we're not going for these. What I'm trying to find. Here it is. This is the only one I recommend. This one. The real victim of Katie Bug. Because they're one point. Remember how Tommyinnit said basically all that? We're playing a game. We are playing a game right now.
Over the last year, we all saw one of the biggest
So, I'll give you kind of the thing. Basically, the first stream come out, people really didn't like it. George respawned and basically broke, like, showed DM and all that. So basically, this is where people were pissed.
And then after getting more alcohol, sitting right back down next to George, crawling back into his arms
Where's Dream reaction? Sorry, I'm looking for. Here it is. Dream is sexism. Here Dream sexism.
Dream, who's his closest friend, for some reason did an impromptu Twitter space, completely disavowing George.
I think that he did something.
For people who don't understand, hold on, let me turn up.
I think that it was terrible, and I think that
Let me turn
I feel
up.
terrible.
Let me turn up.
for
Oh, and then
any
turn my up a
involvement
little
that I
out.
had. I feel terrible for Katie. I think that Katie deserves all the support
I'll-
that you can give her. It is a terrible situation. It is a terrible
I'll move
thing,
myself a little bit
the
left so I
pain
can
that she
not be
feels.
funny.
Sounds like a fucking second grader who got in trouble in class. What is this? It is a terrible thing. Pain is not good. Gold star, dude. Gold star. Fucking Dream. Thank you.
I care about people, and I want people to talk to me. If they
Silent if
anything to be
violent,
problem.
Tommy
This
in
guy's
it.
seriously breaking
What
down
did
in
you say
tears,
about-
crying over this?
I
What
never
did
wanna
you
hurt
say about
anybody.
Wilbur?
I never want to do bad. I never want to do evil. I never want to contribute to anyone's life in a negative way.
I have
I'm
found.
sorry. I'm sorry, Katie. I really am.
This shit was a complete
So the Katie
joke.
Bug
Either
situation,
he-
and even to add more context to it, because I think that at the end of that, after the call, basically, final thought. Basically, people were calling her out right after George's response, right with her Twitter, because there were misinformation from her friends, from her, and then that would cause it, and that would commentary channels. It wasn't Dream, but even with New, what go with New? Yeah, so basically that. But what I'm gonna be 1% fair, because I am Tommy Wilbur. Respond because I didn't look it up on Twitter. Okay, wait, he did. It on TikTok.
Midway through rehearsals, nothing else happened that made it harder or more upsetting or a worse week, and I'm doing fine. I'm doing.
Let's do that one more time. Tubbo responded. TikTok are going to be banned soon, so we don't have that. Okay, 10 months ago, he tweeted. Oh. Wait, that weird. The post were deleted by the original person. So he didn't even speak about Wilbur. Okay, wait, so he did respond. Okay, red. Yeah, what did he say? Don't care about that. We'll get diff threats. But he never said anything. He hinted it up, but I don't see anything. But with K-Bugs, aside on that what they're talking about right here. This is about the child thing. I think Tubbo failed at that. What else? Got that? I'm sorry.
Making Tommy's merch possible.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
basically, the point with that one is, the company is equally as bad because of all this, and Tubbo can't admit that because it makes him like calling out.
You're saying that's what I'm saying.
Himself for not doing research.
Where that one instance that you're referencing, let's ignore the fact that obviously behind the scenes, based on the things that
Oh, no. I don't even live in that. I VPN that.
I have my own reasons for saying what I'm saying. But ignoring that.
That ad starts showing California place, and I'm like,
only your own confirmed
oh yeah, it's been telling people I live in California.
This company profited off of child labor in any instance, which it has based on what you're saying, then that money they made from that helped making everyone else's merch possible no matter what. If it was used in one instance, and that's only based on not even any evidence I would provide, any personal experience of myself, just
so that's basically what we got from a little bit from here, because we got the Ponzi scheme, and that this individual did breach contracts, and Tommyinnit what in part of that lawsuit. That's basically what they're saying. I'm speedrunning this. Tommyinnit go with some more allegation with the Diddy on that one we talked about earlier. You could actually make the same argument because of how fair giving they're giving to that. Other way around, you can actually make the argument that Tommyinnit is racist because Diddy on is black and the women who accused him were white, and a lot of people were white. in that situation, and they were basically calling him out.
Being happily married, but I wrote this little tune to try and get them back
So
together.
this is from Tommyinnit VOD.
Mum, I'm sorry Dad left. Dad, that's not cool. Stay together. Or I'll hang myself. Me and my girlfriend, we've been having a lot of problems in our sex life.
Yeah.
But I solved it. Talk a lot less.
Double standard are the idea that one joke can be funny about other. Right? You said they were sexist, but you do this. You do that. But look at another one. Tommyinnit. I know where this one is because I actually not memorized this place, but
Tommyinnit posted a video.
that wasn't even the right one. I went down.
I haven't played it in over a year. You might be thinking.
This one I may have it.
Guys, it's me, Tommyinnit. How you are? Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I hope I can find it.
So,
I'm
made on the quip.
One of the coolest things about ZZZ is the environments and how real they feel. For example, if you go to
Okay.
Sorry. You would never just ruin the panel. Have you guys?
I've not seen this movie.
You should say.
What if I'm actually not lovely?
Okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going.
Stop controlling the control panel that controls Riley's brain anxiety.
I hate switches.
No! Anger doesn't have problems with the control panel. Anger has.
Switching roles. I hate switches too. I only fuck.
Disgust. We are 13. We have to help this 13-year-old girl.
Shit. Switching roles.
There's a cool boy at school. Should we go say hi to him? Would make sense in this canon. Feel free, as my actors, to take lots of artistic and
We're the
creative.
platoon that was the first responders to 9/11.
Okay, I don't feel.
Over there. Hello?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of This Is the Internet. Gym progress. Impressive. But, despite everything, he is still ugly. Prime Hydration has gotten into a legal battle with Messi's drink company over his bottle, flight to Japan. This week, you're thinking, and no, the cancer itself is not giving out awards. It's a charity. This is all because of his relationship to the late, great Technoblade. If you don't know, out on Kaisenat's stream the other day, said 20 Guinness World Records while filming his new Amazon show, Beast Games. However, there is no award for accidentally befriending the most groomers. If there was, though,
Oh, wait.
it would probably go to me.
Yeah. So there, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks, new comments. Basically that what people are saying because you're doing that, and then we can even go in here.
In good news this week, Godzilla, some pictures showing off are open. It was funnier to not feed into it and to just watch it happen. Also on the topic of Lunchly, behind the scenes, down Montreal Mall is under fire this week for playing the kids' song Baby Tommyinnit has been very sick with the flu this week, and the only thing that would make him feel better is if you came to see his comedy tour
But I know that the best way...
players. Seriously?
Yes, Jack. The best way is to keep the coat on, because...
Elon Musk said he refuses to play government official pit diaper. Every JSR now revealed 100,000. Wow. This week after announcing their partnership with Dr. Disrespect, despite serious allegations against the streamer. And yet, 16-year-old Tommyinnit received far more backlash when all he said was, "I get lesbians."
Yeah, welcome to your fan base. Your fan base is literally bad. Like, I kind of want to put this into it also. most of the time people were bring up that, they were bring up other things. But I find everything. I find sources and people. I find sources and people get, like, I find complaint confirming that the invoice actually from his video is that Tubble lied. By the way, Tubble also, wait, we can, by the way, one of the things is with this. Oh, no, not you. Talking with Tubble.
So I don't know the inner workings of every single merch drop Tommy has ever done. I'm critiquing this merch company who has gone through, who has, done child labor and also scammed fans and creators, and the reason that I know the timings of at least certain drops, and I don't want to go into too much detail for the similar reasons to why you wouldn't want to go into too much detail, is that Tommy was debating joining my merch company. And so I had discussions with Tommy around that time and discussions with that company as well. So I have obviously more information that I don't really want to provide, but that claim is not a claim that's being disputed by this company, right? And this is not a claim that, and that you have yourself backed up by saying that the company has used child labor. So I understand what you're saying, but
the difference is I'm not accusing someone of having their merch made.
I am. Not with that. I'm actually accusing them of their CEO, actually. So people knew about this because from CoffeeZilla, there were 2 accounts at parties. Now don't care. Which we have this in here, that the plaintiff from the case, just for the fraudulent things, with the outstanding payment, is this. And they made that. How much they sold and all that. So, basically, and we know Tommy knows this, because we have court case evidence. So I will be fair. We won't give him that. We will not give him the Revolution merch scandal. We will not give him the actual video of that. We'll give him we're operating with a predator, with someone who, in this own words, little biased, but also in the CoffeeZilla, with an actual predator. Predator-like behavior. Which this was paid from the official. So that's the thing. I broke it down. I broke the one thing, one of the 2 defenses. The other one, I kind of broke down. Now I can make the accusation. See, we have to build up with this. I don't have the video source for this one because it in a VOD, and I'm lazy and I don't want to pull up an hour thing and figure out time length. But Tubble openly said in there that straight people cannot be queer. I don't know if he defended that. That I actually like that quote. That is a good quote.
Using child labor.
Let's see.
It's suicide.
I don't.
Prevention
Okay,
Month.
so we got that. Child labor.
Hope.
We don't know if they did that. Okay, they were with CEO with a predator that would pick up their account, and they weren't asking questions.
Mention the video by name as well. This is not disputed information. This company has used child labor. This is not disputed information. It is a common practice.
Oh, by the way, Tubble admits to also them using child labor. So all that. But the company itself, it Revolt. Revolt, we know it Revolt because a lot of factor from CoffeeZilla video would openly said it Revolt to the actual court case. Remember, the court case. By Each Star Fashion and Each Star Fashion Co. Where a bunch of the career things are, and Revolt Enterprise, which is run by Ryan Steven. Hey, Ryan Steven. Now, Proletsy is different because that the actual lawyer name, by the way, is Ryan Stevens. So just to be clear, I'm being clear here. The lawyer actual name is. It basically. Oh, sorry. No, wait. I'm right. I don't want to misread that because I'm dumb. Ryan Steven Proletsy is the individual full name. To 50 inclusives, defendants. This was a court case last year, and if we go down, they prove that he did an alter identity. He was using money from there. And we have CoffeeZilla video right here in the court case that we use. That means everything in there could not have been made. Double. That one reason it wasn't made. That way he didn't say it because there would have been a lawsuit right there because that would actually be an important source of information, and him saying that would actually jeopardize cases. The second one is Stitchio, which is the one I pulled up here, and that troop nature on hidden troop behind. Okay, hold on. Hidden troop behind revolt. It by the behind. Yeah, is it hidden troop behind the revolt scam? Okay, revolt scam. Sorry, I had to put that. Damn it, spell revolt on. I'll just do the actual. Sorry, I have to like look at Perry Molly. Okay, I think I could get that Molly travel advice. Okay. Rana Maui. We don't say. No, there's the Tauke. I don't need that. Why is it not showing? Why am I not getting? Okay. The called the Nature Hero. Yeah, naturehero.com. naturehero.com / revolt. Revolt. Revolt dash scam. So they wouldn't dream, and if I Yeah. So basically all that, I don't care. Newspaper, Baldergate. Where's the actual article? Hold on. Yeah, it's thenaturehero.com/. Okay, and then I'm slashing that, and I'm doing www. We will be we're going to copy that, and I'm just going to paste that because that will be easier. Okay. What Revolt, an online owner of that, with Misfits. Yep, okay. Portland, a massive downhill generator, one big culture, his spending. So he was doing that. Order completely wrong. Other main YouTuber include Tubbo, which we figure out. So he lied about the costs, therefore. So basically, yeah, he's a predator. So the reason why I'm bringing all that up, is even though he admitted that, we have other things, and I would, and I'm going to the next.
Does your internet bill keep getting
Okay,
higher?
this is about the
That's
editing
because
sweatshop.
promo pricing is full of surprises.
Okay, watch this.
Where editors were getting paid less than minimum wage, and that whole entire statement is true. But
you can't prove it, so therefore to say.
So the thing is, he basically saying you can't prove it. The reason why, and I'm telling you, I know editors. Editors have to lie to be in here because I'm going to tell you straight up. Guess what happens with previous jobs? So for example, let's say it wanted to Tubbo editors, and he starts saying, "Hey, I should get paid more." Well, he doesn't like that. Well, he like, "Oh, I'm just going to leave her," and like, nope. And I'm not saying that always the case. You may have good people, but sweat editing does this, and basically what they do is they basically threaten you by blacklisting you from the industry, and that's pretty much what happens with Tubbo and all that.
Say it without proof.
Somebody giving me first-hand accounts of this having happened.
Wait, he's saying firsthand. If like, dude, he got it firsthand, and then the people are like, "That doesn't work. Actually, it doesn't apply."
You don't think that any of that what I just said equates as proof? Be like, "Oh yeah, I wish I had done this differently." Doesn't mean the video, it sucks or some critiques or fair requests.
Manufacturing plants and factories one company can use, okay? And it is going off your experience, it is so dishonest.
What?
To which I have confirmed is one instance in one plant.
Doesn't matter. Okay, one instance, one plant. The CEO with the predator. You win that. You Dream shouldn't here say, "Oh yeah, the CEO with the predator." You guys knew about it. You guys didn't know about that. And I'm saying it won. Here's the thing. It's one thing. You don't know if they lied. You don't know if they hit it better. You don't know anything. And going off that, I know how much Tommyinnit wasted on this. I would need debates. I will basically say I have the court case to prove otherwise.
That is entirely tied to Tom.
Okay. Entirely tied to Tom. I mean, it's entirely tied to Tom. It's the whole entire merch company. Like, it's the entire merch company. And I think that it's such a weird. Okay, it's such an interesting hill to die on. Like, yes, this merch company that did child labor, they only did it.
By the way, I like this because it's posted stuff and made in. No. I know where they post it. Okay. I'm fact checking. Live fact check right here. Tommyinnit legal document. Where it is Gonzo. I don't speak Chinese. Let's see what Chando is known for. By the New York Times. Textile. Okay, let's see where this is. This is 2008. Okay, fair. 2008. A little too old. A little too old. Let me be clear. A little too old for that. Good thing I checked that. Because I don't want to be wrong. Let's pick 2008. I'll step all cookie because I don't care. First image, child labor. Not. Let's see. You know what? Good thing I caught that. Good thing I caught that because they read you 100. Okay, what go? I'm going to pick in the past year. Shannon made it 2 cases in China. They're not called out because no one cares what happened overseas. China is exporting child labor by congressmen. So there are things to that. There are things that this place did do the manufacturing and all that. But you can make the argument. But there is one instance. He's not saying that. He's saying this. Tubbo can't admit that. He can't admit the company bad because if he does, he lose a NDA. He have to fight that because he also doesn't support Dream, and I have evidence for all this.
According to my calculations,
I find stuff.
One time, like and that's obviously from your own personal experience. Obviously, I'm telling you, you don't have to trust me, but I'm telling you that from my own personal experience.
But let me be clear. The article I pulled for the Gansu with 2008, it could be inaccurate, but it also more likely because there been cases in the previous year of like Shen that they still operate this. The only difference they may not kidnap kids.
Actions that I've had from conversations.
But also they admit it, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
That, as far as I know, it wasn't just one instance. But that's my own.
Okay, revolt using child labor in Gongzu. That from 2008, 2007, 2001. Give me one recently. I will like recent. I will want the past year, but also not the past year because. But go to a custom range. What do 2023? No, actually 2025 to 2020. Because Department of State, including and Tibet. Shade labor practice. 60 throne. Gansu, South Korea. Inside camp, did you work and sewing machines? It passed on your end with Shin. This would in Gansu, a southern mega city. Turn out. So we have that. Shin factory, they build cities. Some content creator talk about, but ultimately, you have that. Okay. So they make the urban places in Gonzu. And from the Google thing, it looked like their place would at them all. So 100%, here's my opinion. They did it there, but they hid the cities. So I have that. I have that. I have this. I have this. I have that. What go with, if I go back one, back couple, over one, because I don't know how to find stuff. A list of goods. Now, list of good Excel. What go here? I'm checking this. Okay, from the United States thing, what I pull, I don't see anything because they're not loading in yet. Can you wait? Not. Okay, I press it. Auto power bricks, soda, cotton. Okay, download. I'm checking downloads because. Okay, not there. I don't know. It didn't show. But go textiles, because textile, what we're doing. Squid, forced labor, textile, child labor, forced labor, input, and forced labor. So we have that. We have this lawsuit. We confirm it would in Gonzu, which means it would in an academic of child labor.
Yeah, but you're saying.
And you admitted that one of the places had child labor.
Yeah, but why when I'm
Wait,
when you know this has happened, do I have to prove that claim? That's like I think we disagree on the standard of proof you need for claims
I don't know.
that you make.
My computer crashing.
My critique in my video, which is all 100% proven even by your own exact statements, is hey, Tommyinnit, you worked with this merch. You're saying my merch is bad. You worked
and
with
I
merch
called
company
that.
did child
I
labor,
said
scam
that
people,
why.
Scam their fans.
I figure out everything, and then
a legitimate crime to have as much evidence as possible.
Okay, but not bring that up, but bring the fact that the owner would a creep. And that we have more evidence.
That's what I don't
I got evidence.
Which is why
Your
I don't
invoice things,
understand
I got evidence for. I got evidence. I pulled evidence out my.
I feel like we've talked about this.
They don't do research. I do, and I call them
The
out.
difference is the public doesn't know. People don't know.
People don't know what.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting a text from my mum. I'm checking I'm not going to be sued.
Yeah, be careful.
You laugh, it's the truth.
No, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about something else.
Okay.
How about you saying he
Right.
queerbaiting?
Yeah, no, yeah.
See, there was sort of dumb of dream going on because you need to push. He should have pushed a lot more on issues.
You disagree. You agree that it's a misstep, though. Okay, we'll move on with that. Next, we're gonna talk about your message with Tom's mum. That's the next thing.
Ooh, that gonna be a fun one. That gonna be a fun one.
In the video,
hold on. I'm gonna do a little evil thing because I kind of put that on there because I got back Sarah Simon. Simmons Tiz. So this is. So if you don't know who this is Tommyinnit Mom. This is what she posted on Tiz. The reason why I'm bringing it up because I don't care about this. Most people don't. I'm not trying to get her fired. is she's a journalist. She's a public figure because she does journalism, making daily brief for area and improvement. This. COVID-14, all that. So she basically did articles and all that. And all that. Her last article, I believe, I'm going back up because it has that, is in fact in March. So teaching and all that. So that what it is. So the reason why I'm bringing it up because this is actually a good one. Because no. Gatekeeper. So she's basically talking about that. The reason why I'm bringing that up is she's a teacher. She's a journalist. She made herself public with the article. She's a public figure. She go on Twitter. She public. The reason why I'm bringing it up, if Tommyinnit mom was private and he did that, that would be different. But he will not tell people that. He will not tell people that Tommyinnit mom is a journalist. Worked for the TES journal.
The only message you sent to
I want to see if I can find myself. Hold on. Sorry,
days ago,
I put.
you mentioned that
I literally, be careful.
you messaged an
Okay. No, it is a little after. So
time.
basically, I put something in there, basically being like, look, if mom works in the company, all that. If I get, I unfollow all of them, so if I get banned, it's fine. But I bring that up because she's a public figure to begin with. She is talking in a public forum. She's a public figure. I hate people who go in and they do that defense thing because you can openly call them for that.
So I saw you say that on your stream, and I was like, oh my god, because this is my perspective, right? So I messaged Tom's mom one time, and then years later, after this was something that Tommy was already upset with, blah blah. She tweeted about that interaction, and we had an extremely cordial, I messaged her, hey, I'm sorry for messaging you back then. You know, I didn't know that that would upset.
By the way, 100% the mom was mad, and she only did that for views.
That you guys didn't mean to, etc.
Or Tommy did that.
And she replied and said, you know, whatever. It was just like a very nice comment exchange. So when I say in the video, I had one, you know, this is the harassment. Obviously, he's not referring to me apologizing to her for having messaged her because Tommy was upset. Later on, you know, years later, he's referring to this one message. So like, I'm saying, yes, this is the only interaction I've ever had with his mom that he's saying this interaction is harassment. So I wasn't like.
I don't like TurboTax. TurboTax is going to my location. Oh no. Okay, but I'll say this. It's weird he texted the mom, but it's not harassment. And you could say it weird, but also you can't make arguments on it. My opinion.
I don't know if that makes sense. But.
Do you understand how? Wait, do you get how even with the context with his mum responding to your audience on Twitter, do you understand how this message still comes across as very weird?
Then don't have your mom fight the battles. No, that would you not learn that long. But I'm telling you right now, having your mom argue on Twitter, worst idea. My mom. I'm telling you that. I know moms who are bigger names than me. Never do that. And you know why they don't? You want to know why? Because if let's say Pokemon moms start arguing on Twitter, people will make fun of her. People don't like their mom arguing, and this is funny because he's saying it's harassment. Your mom is arguing on Twitter on your behalf.
I can. The thing is
And
right
she's a
after,
public figure.
Shortly after this message, right?
Wait, he didn't say, go tell your son to delete it. No, he said, look, I don't like, this is the way and all that. And all that. And here's the thing that irritates me. She's a journalist. She's a journalist for this. For disabilities. And maybe like her audience talking about being a disableist, talking about that, maybe they were justifiable. And maybe her doing that got her the reason. 100% I'm saying that. Tommyinnit was the reason she got fired from being a journalist. That's my theory. Because most likely, she got fired because it started going. And then like 2021. Oh, sorry. Your kid too. You're
Tommy
using your
expressed
kid.
to me that this made him uncomfortable, right? I apologized to Tommy. I said that I was sorry. I said that I did not think about it.
Because they're part of the nothing burger, in my opinion. They're part of the nothing burger, but the people will manipulate and double standard 100%. Like, you literally make content with Dream Mom. You make content with Dream Sister, Tommyinnit. And 100% they're using that now. They're using that as evidence. So
right? The
maybe you
perspective
should
that I
not
thought
do
about
that
it
because
from,
that's weird.
Was that I was treating his mom like she was, outside of Tommyinnit, an individual person on her own, on Twitter, a creator. That you can copy paste that exact message if it was, I don't know, anybody else, any other creator on Twitter that was interacting with fans of mine about
anyone else. It's his mom.
I know.
It's not anybody else. It's his mom. Here's the thing. There are content creator moms who do content. They are public figures. There are people who parents argue on Twitter for their kids. They are public figures. What is he supposed to do? Ignore that. Ignore comments. Like, not even that. She doesn't have context to it. Like, if she had content, in more thing. And the thing is, Dream didn't harass her. And the people want to play the game where, like, this is bad, this is way worse. If, like, it's a nothing burger at best, at most, you are making bad faith argument, I will not have respect for that. And here's the thing. I'm reading his chat. His chat?
Yeah, 100%.
It's actually stupid.
Understand that?
If it made him uncomfortable before, why do it again? To apologize? Because all that?
Genuinely, I apologize to his mom. I apologize to him.
We're looking for a special old thing because I use.
I guess realistically, I wouldn't like if someone messaged my mom. That's not, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, but the difference is, if your mom, like, you understand that and you apologize multiple times. But I will say this: she is fighting her son's battles. You do not get. It's the mom you should not. If she is doing that, that makes you look bad.
And I apologized. I said I'm sorry to Tommy. I'm sorry to his mom. And that was some. And I didn't. The message
in the video.
Because Tommy is saying that I harassed his mom. So it's all about framing. Like, I had this conversation with with Tommy. So I do it to both of you. I had this conversation with Tommy where we had already had that conversation. So when he's coming out and saying that I'm harassing his mom, the first thing I'm going to do is accept his framing and say, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, Tommy, I harassed your mom. Like, no, I'm going to say I didn't harass your mom. I sent this one singular message. I had already apologized to Tommy and his mom for that. Why didn't he include?
Look at chat. By the way. We're going to do what Tubble did, because in a couple of videos he started talking about music. Tubble is looking at chat to get the opinion. So right here, you're like, oh, it's so normal. And he's going to pretty much hammer him more watch.
Why not?
Because I feel like you're the one that does the overstepping. He doesn't need to
Call it.
swing for you. You know what I mean? If you've done the overstepping and in the wrong, the person that you wrong doesn't typically, defend you. I feel like that's fair. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's the same way the other way around. Like, in this instance,
he messaged his mom. He didn't message yours.
Yeah, but they both falsely said he harassed them. This is how dumb they are, because logical thinking, I'm not even putting my brain power, basically said that. Like, at some point, I want to check something, but I'm going to put this on. We'll be right back for the check. Okay, looking up. I want to look. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Do you know there was another assignment on actual love after divorce? Wait. Wait, Sarah. I want to check something. Oh, no, different. That would have been funny, though. Different person. But no, okay, as I was saying, I was looking up something because I was bored. But no, as I was saying, it's sort of misframing it because the whole thing of like, oh, you should not text, that different argument. His argument is he did not harass her, and he didn't. Like, if you think that harassment, oh boy, then every time you call him that, you are harassing him. Because if we're using that little evidence, and we're saying this is good, then every time Tommyinnit made a comment about him, he's harassing him. Every time. And that actual harassment, too. 100% I see a lawsuit coming. 100.
You just
He said that I was Wait, what?
You just agreed that you wouldn't like it if the roles were reversed.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, but different context. Like, this is... Okay, think about it like this, audience. Think about it like this, because I'm tired of 2 hours almost. If I was Dream, and my mom wasn't doing Twitter crap, I would be pissed. But if my mom started defending my own battles and a content creator sent something to her, I wouldn't. You know why? Because my mom jumped into that situation and bit the bullet. And that's basically why I'm irritated. Because that what happening is Tommy, and that literally what you have to say. Like, if my mom did not do that Twitter beef, I would be pissed. But she went on Twitter, she was arguing with fans. Look, if you want to tell that, do not have her fight her own battles, and I do not respect a fan who harassed her. And I basically came in, and I agree with her. My fan were harassing her, and I told them to stop. All that, you win.
In hindsight, I recognize, I was like, yeah, that was a misstep. That's not something that I should have done. I recognize, like, I understand. Yeah, it was a misstep. It was. That's the thing is, but that's the thing, Tobo, is like, there people that in my mind, like, if you read that message.
Well, I want to check something. One more. Sorry if I'm going 10 seconds. Like 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, not there. Sorry, I thought my thing would be there.
Stands on Twitter arguing about a video that was about a section of that video was about me, right? And was discussing my stutter with fans, right? Expressing her opinion. If that was as an example, I mean, it's, again, you're gonna say it's different because it's someone's mom, but if that was anyone else and they were expressing that opinion, literally all it was, hey, I don't agree with my fans that was ableist. I don't think that Tommy was being ableist. I don't think that Tommy was trying to cause harassment, but because you're expressing your opinion on my
don't
video,
butt that. Never butt that. Because butting weakened the point. But he have a point. He agreeing with the mom and all that, but disagreeing because there's information that would not reveal. Like, by the way, there were no win in this situation. There were no wins. Because say he didn't, and like the only way is he tell a friend stop it. Okay. Well, he didn't try hard enough. He should text and see all. Okay, well, now you're harassing him. And that's basically what their arguments are.
That's just my thoughts.
Is that
But-
Tommy's mom isn't really a public
Oh, wait, what?
creator. Whereas you wouldn't, if any
Wait,
mom
what's
isn't
his-
really a public creator. Where
Thank you for that. Remember, what I found with Sarah's, his mom is in fact a public creator. She may not be on YouTube, but she's a journalist for Ted's Magazine, a British magazine. So when he's saying that, it's because there's a double standard in play. You see, she's a public figure. She also was arguing on Twitter. So, she also in a unique state, her son is. But maybe, here's the thing. Tell her to get off Twitter. Like, it's definitely not good recently. How do I feel about all that, by the way? Like, literally, her well-being is not healthy because she's on Twitter. But basically, she is. I think I even... Wait. We're going to go back a little because I saw something.
I don't think that Tommy was trying to cause harassment, but you know, because you're expressing your opinion on the video, here's my opinion on the video. That's just my thoughts.
Is that
But-
Tommy's mom isn't really a public creator, whereas you wouldn't, if anyone else was defending Tom's.
Hold on. We're going to go slow a bit. Sorry, I'm going slow for a reason. We're going to 25. We're going to dox my. We're going to dox my.
Random Tom fans responding to your fans.
No,
Okay, my thing should be soon.
Then I totally would be.
I'm reading chat. Sorry.
You're
This is slow or something.
I was treating.
Okay, I can't find it. We're going to go back just to 1. Because I can't find my tweet.
A creator.
100%, and that's where the mistake in my mind was I was treating and viewing Tommy's mom as like her own. I was not in connection to Tommy. I was viewing her as her own individual, just with her own platform, with her own.
Oh, I
followers and,
doxed what
people.
she did
It's like,
originally.
that was my view, and that's where
on
I made
this
the mistake.
because
But
I'm bored
that's what
and I want
caused me
drama.
to make the misstep.
And
was me having that frame of mind made me think, oh, okay, I'm just gonna.
So really quickly. By the way, all the people here doing the comments, except mine, because I did 2, and they were actually good points.
Surely she'd want.
But they were bad explained because I was tired.
Because she's talking about this video as well, and she'd want to hear my thoughts because it's about me. That was my personal thoughts, and then after, obviously, when
Well,
Tommy
so the reason why he's doing that because he mad. They're like misstep.
was
Dude,
upset about
I'm
it,
watching this. He not.
and obviously, like you
He
said,
literally explained dude, I can make the argument. This situation is so wild because his mom is getting attacked by Tom, and I agree with her on a lot of points. I didn't agree because there were more information that she did not know, and it would better if she. And I basically give out the point that this is messed up because he knew more about the situation, which he brought up in the Dream controversy.
Tommy and I had already, we were not friendly at this point.
World, the time has come to.
Wait, that's the point. He's saying right here.
So after Tommy expressed that was weird, or that that was crossing his boundaries, I apologized and said, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't think about it like that. I completely understand. I shouldn't have done that. I accept that. That's not something I should have done. I don't remember the exact message I sent, but it was I didn't. Sorry.
Why didn't you include that in your video?
Again, I think it's all about the framing. It's all about the framing. He said I harassed her. Do you think that okay? One, do you think that I harassed her?
Not firsthand, I don't.
Okay, so he did that because of that manipulation tool, by the way. Sorry I'm going for the last minute. but this is basically why. Because he knows if he says, no, you weren't, Hidayun would turn on him. He'd go, because then it ruined Tommyinnit point. That way you have to say, like, not in first hand. Okay. I'm making a prediction. I never seen the part. He go and blame the audience. He go and blame his viewers, which then you could bring up Tommyinnit fans. Wait, I may have made one more tweet. I made 3. Because when he talking about bad faith actor, I definitely put, like, dude, Tommyinnit fan, like, death threat people. Or Topo fan death threats.
Intended to, like, harass her?
Which is true. Like, there were, like, them attacking people.
Like, I don't know, like, attack her or something? Like,
I think it's a very weird thing to do, and I think it's very weird that you didn't see that this is a massive overstep of anyone's boundaries, and it's not a unique thing to Tom. I think, obviously I don't think one message is harassment. That's silly. But what I do think is, since your videos come out, I don't know if you've seen any of Tom's mum's.
I'll make a point really quickly. Turn off Twitter, Tommyinnit mom. Don't reply. Private your account. You have 50 other things you can do. But what is happening is Tubbo, it going in and immediately is doing that logical. He basically saying, Tommyinnit. When I got a text, I want to double check I got something. Okay. Oh, it's something. Tommyinnit, it's doing that. If I go down. But go down. Because Tommyinnit friend were harassing people too. Let me look up Dream and watch. I will look up Dream on Twitter. And Tommyinnit, and we're gonna watch what people say. Okay, wait. Never mind. It's okay. I found the tweet. I love it. Invite someone. The dream like Tommy and dream is tiptoeing around edgy while publicly defiling such thing. This makes it seem not genuine. Just double down on the point. Tommy just seem oversensitive. It can't get jokes, even when directed at him. By the way, but he knows he can win the drama by virtue of saying, "Never watched Dream Recipe, but I made you." It's just simply and show that he's an entitled person. And then it's just skip support. Dreaming out. Sorry. On. Dream. And this would show individual wording. I forgot I had a bad. Oh, it was. You were the only one that bring Dream Gotcha when I should. Okay, let's see what this is. What go? What? So the people that Dream led were underpaid. Shouldn't be partly. I'm not catching up. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I found one. So it's a picture of I'm not sorry, and it Arabic saying kill Dream and killed it white devil. And I'm surprised you actually think a single. I'm not sure you're twitching my bird either. You're the one who calling my discomfort for a little death threat, a crash out low. never once. I said two were you were the only one to bring up Dreamcraft when I said about the threats. So there basically is threats on Tommyinnit's side to Dream. Maybe we call that out too, and I think Dream. I don't know if Dream did. He needs to openly say, "Okay, Tommyinnit have to also denounce his and your fans who are doing the same thing." But I like what he also does here.
That's horrible.
I know.
That's
I thought
terrible.
you would. Yes,
I think
and I
that's
know you
terrible.
wouldn't condone that behavior, but
Fuck all of you people that would do anything like that. I don't want you in my audience. I don't want you as a subscriber. I don't want you as a follower. I don't want anything from you. Fuck off. Delete all of your social media and go get fucking therapy. You suck. You're terrible.
I've heard that one before.
By the way, that wasn't the funny part. Like, they're saying very performative, but the thing is, Tubbo not doing that. We're definitely on Dream's side. Like, Tommyinnit's side, sorry. I got those two mixed up. And Tubbo. Like, Tubbo literally started saying queer baiting, which actually is something right. People who want to get rid of queer use. They literally use the same argument Tubbo made for it. And basically, I don't care about that because, like, it's dumb. Like, that a dumb argument. But him doing that, like, makes it less genuine. Like, he's saying it, like, dude, like, they're harassment. And he ultimately said, you should fucking call them too. They were harassing people too and death threatening me.
Yeah, no, sorry, you didn't laugh. Oh, okay. I'll stew in my own silence. Okay. I'll go fuck myself. Yeah, I think it is. I feel like also, you talk about framing a lot. I think the framing, while we're talking about framing in your video of saying this is the only message I sent her, makes Tom's claim seem more unreasonable when in fact there was more than one that you just didn't mention.
I think it was stupid that he bringing that up. It like nitpicking. Like if it was like, oh, I sent 15. No, I sent one and one apology. Like if you say I sent 2 messages and one were to apologize after that, that makes you look bad. And even when they do that, I think it's a good point. He brings it up because I remember the point. And he literally said, here and here. But also I'll say that I'll also say that for a lot of people who are Dream fans, most commentary channels are agreeing with Dream. They do not like that. One of them I saw with Lex do, the guy who did and he openly admitted like there were bad faith in Tubbo, and Tubbo was not reliable. And a lot of it's just logical thinking. So there is actual, like, if you are a logical thinker, you're doing more to Dream because you're seeing stuff that unrealistic.
And I don't think that's fair just because when he says harassment, well, Tubbo, listen. When he says harassment, he's clearly not talking about the message a year and a half later when I apologized to her and we have a very nice exchange with each other. He's clearly talking about that one message. Like, obviously, he's not talking about the other message where we
even if you have
had
a nice exchange, it doesn't necessarily mean she wants to speak to you.
But that is a stupid statement. Because it wasn't like in real life. She could have blocked him. She could have said like something else. She may have just said, "Oh, I forgive you." And that way a nice exchange. So he's saying that because he want manipulation points. He want to make the point and be like, oop.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that's fair. But literally, my only message was saying I'm sorry. That's it. So I think that if I include, like, I think that for framing purposes, if I had included that in my video, it would not have changed. It would have. I mean, I guess in my perspective, like, it would have only done, like you're saying, it only would have done better for me if I was saying.
100%. I think if he said that, he put those two and like, yeah, this, and I apologize after I learned it would have hurt Tubbo things right now because he's looking at chat. He's scared. He's scared right now because what happening is he could say, because he can't say Tommy overreacted. He can't, because once he said that, it breaks the legitimacy of his whole claim, which he did. Which what happened with like the the Gideon situation was it broke, and it would one claim that broke it, like video evidence, broke that, and he would pretty much drain in water. So that way Tubbo is not going there. That way Tubbo have to pull back, because 100% Tommy told him you can't push it forward. And that way he's going back a lot more, or like looking at chat, because you have to play safe.
Oh, I sent her this one message, and then the only other message I've ever sent her is literally an apology for doing this. And Tommy failed to mention that. It would have had the exact same, like, you know, like I didn't choose to say one to like as like a lie or something. I said this one message because that's what the harassment was supposed to be, was this one message that Tommy obviously was upset with enough to say that I was a movie villain or whatever. And so that was, from my perspective, that was why it was.
And you see right there, okay. So I'm giving you advice. He doing that because he's smiling. Like he's smiling right there. And I'm not overanalyzing. Like you see the smile before, but the other reason, if he smile, it makes it look less insane. If like, dude, Tommy said that, I cannot smile because that ruined hit points.
Obviously, you saying clearly one message doesn't constitute harassment was like and so it's obviously very frustrating, like. If Tommy, I think a lot of it is framing. Like I don't think Tommy was doing it in a malicious way. I think that he was upset. I genuinely think that Tommy was upset, and I think he has a lot of valid reasons to be upset. And I think that when he was discussing that specifically, obviously he was probably emotional. He brought up, you know, his parents' divorce, which is terrible, and I'm so sorry that that's something that, you know, he was going through and that his parents were going through. But I didn't know about that, and I think that
I don't know when he divorced it, because in his comedy, I don't think it even a year ago. He started bringing up like recent, so I don't know. Like I know divorce would take long. I don't know the reason, but I think he did it for framing too. Like if I'm playing like for anybody here, if I'm playing like bad faith, I would say he just did that for 100%. Even good faith argument, I think 100% he would using that as like, this is why. He would harass me. This is why. Because he knows more sympathy for him. Like if because in a good faith, like he probably didn't know my it was stressful. She was going through before he did not know. I think that would have been a better statement. But I think even in Tommyinnit I'm sorry video, like Dream video, like he makes it sound like Dream knew about the divorce. So all that.
The way that he framed it was unfair to me. I think if he had said, you messaged my mom, that was crossing a boundary, you know, even though you apologize, I don't accept your apology, you know, whatever, that's much more like fair. And then my response to that is very different, right? And the same thing happens with a lot of the stuff he says. If he says it in a slightly...
No, he's right. He 100% right. 100% the drama will die. I'm making that prediction. Did also mine win if that doesn't go out. 100% Tommyinnit video Tubbos will all die, because 100%, I'm saying that right now, this is my prediction, Mo content streamer will not stream with them. They will not stream. Tubbo may, Tommy no. And the reason is he radioactive now. In sort of content creating, let me bring it. You have something called radioactive creators. Radioactive creator are creator nobody want to be around. Either because they're too, like, let me say edgy, but that may be a bad case. But they're edgy, but say quote unquote edgy. But for example, I'll use one. Destiny, it not allowed on certain platform because he's too radioactive. And a lot of them are professionally, so that's different. But like they don't want him because he said comments in the past. Or Hassan Piker, it also radioactive because he said stuff that controversial. There were like professional scenes. For Tubbo, and definitely for Tommyinnit, they are radioactive to other content creators. Like it would be unreal, like 100%. Like if they blow and like a ton of creators get to see it, they 100% will not like stream with Tommyinnit after a while. And it will be 100% justifiable because they will say, like, even if they don't openly mean it, even if like Pokimane is showing some sign, they won't. Because they see that and they're like, whoa, what if there's the same situation? Am I going to get backstab? Will he go say all the rampant things? He does with Midsif, he does with Dream, he does with Jayon a couple years back. And those will create red flag situation where Streamer will not. And the thing is, Tommyinnit, Best Video are all with different people.
He's not like exaggerating. It did. The video made me seem like this terrible villain that's like, I don't know, doing all these terrible things. And then when you break it down, I'm going, well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, this was a misunderstanding. This shouldn't have happened. Or yeah, I made a mistake there. But it's like normal human mistakes and normal human interactions and growth and whatever.
Because I'll say that it 100% bad faith too. Like, it's so funny. Like, they're saying like, oh, framing. No, it's a bad faith argument. Tubble made bad faith argument for. Okay, I recommend people who are just seeing it watch second video, and watch it. Watch it until he says the music is manipulating. That actual bad faith argument right there. When you're conceding music, you are bad faith arguing points that are valid, and he did when he said that. When they bring up the fact they kept making actual jokes. No, not second stream. The response. I'm sorry. When he started blaming music, boom. I would be done. I would be like, you guys are manipulating the scene. And most normies, most people who are not watching this, who are not engaged into it, do not support them. They don't care about Dream. But the people who are like people who don't care about drama, like Dream or Tommyinnit, do not like Tommyinnit. 100%. If I become successful, and I'm living by that more. I am not going to an event with Tommyinnit because of this thing. It's fear. 100%. I recommend any big content creators don't even be in events. Because you don't know when they're going to backstab you and all that. They could backstab their own.
That's made out to be this like horrible comic book villain behavior, and I think that's like, I think that's the problem with it all. And I think it's not Tommy's problem. It's like the internet's problem. Like, the internet dramatizes everything, and it like sucks. Like it sucks.
I hate the chair.
I think this one example is a bad example of the internet dramatizing everyone because, like, let's be clear, you did text his mum while you got.
Yes. But his mom was arguing on Twitter, fighting his son's own battle, and should be off Twitter or private her account. Like, I could go on her Twitter now, and I could read the first thing that come up. Because these people don't want the argument. I'm on her account right now. Apology to my loyal pals here. Got to shut my DM for a bit. Okay? A couple lovely break. Wonder if he's single. Buggy Eyes Freak. She posted that 1 day ago. And if like F you Sarah and a bunch of curse words, so fair. When you spell you're undermine trolling. But I'm looking at her Twitter and she fully supporting. She fully talking about. Sorry, your mom is fighting your own battles. Tell her to get off the internet. Tell her to private her account. Because I'm actually making points. And here's the thing. I'm making this. This is a joke. She probably voted Stalmer. She probably supported the Liberal Party, not investigating gangs. Certain kind of gangs that 100% her family probably didn't support the investigation of the gangs. Let me be clear on that. Look it up. UK lore is funnier too.
Guys have fallen out. That is weird, and you've acknowledged it's weird, and you wouldn't like it if it happened to you.
Yeah, but context matters.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I did not harass his mom while she was going through a divorce, and I'm not a proper movie villain. Like those are Tommy's words, right? Like I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm disagreeing with Tommy. The way that he said it in that video is, in my personal opinion, dishonest. And I don't think that he was being intentionally dishonest. I think that he was just.
I think you bad faith actor, and also I think you're right. Dream is right about that too. Like, it is weird, but it not to the level where it harassment. If that what you believe, from what I've read there, it's 100% reasonable. If she is going and posting the harassment, she should be off Twitter. 100%. I hate when the parents, like, the kids don't tell them to private and be smart about it. Because guess what? I could use one of her tweets and openly said that she is older and she should not engage and she should private her account. But I'm not. Because it's the same thing that I apply with Dream. Is he older? He should know, but also the same argument.
How
Double
is
standard.
that dishonest, but all the missteps you've described aren't dishonest?
Because you're saying that's actually a good point, Tello. That's actually a really good point.
Thanks.
I think that I guess if I think that his intentions were not to be dishonest, which I don't think his intentions were to be dishonest. I think that his intentions were that he was emotional and that it was, obviously that was an emotional time for him, and it was a lot. There's a lot obviously that he's letting out. If I think that, and I think this, and I apply that same line of thinking to my thought process, which is why obviously I'm giving myself that benefit out. And I guess I don't think it's dishonest. I think that it's a misstep. I'll say that. I think that you've changed my opinion.
Given that misstep, would you like him to remove that from his video?
I mean, I think that what's done is done. I think that if he'd like to, comment or something, or say, the same thing that I'm doing for mine, I think that's fair. I think that if Tommy has specific problems with my video, if he'd like to, through you, or if he doesn't want to contact me himself, through you, he would like to let me know about that and what he would like me to do, then that's fair. I'd have a conversation with Tommy, and I think that there are many things in his video that obviously I have a similar problem with.
It's so funny, because no, he doesn't want to speak to you. Leave him alone. I just randomly paused that, by the way. But he's saying a good point of like, hey, you want to talk about it privately, we can. But don't play like you are blocking me. And you are doing videos. This is the double standard I really hate. And the one that no one talks about is you are blocking and you are engaging on YouTube. Like, do it privately. Like, everyone said, hey, after that, do it privately. Because people would actually say, look, I apologize to Dream, I'm apologizing to all of them. Done drama. But once you get people like Tommyinnit who want to play full block, all that, because of like private drama that being aired out, like the jokes about him being liking kids, 100%, it looks bad. I will also say this because I have this up. Everybody in this drama will fail. 100%, no one is good. I will make sure people know. Like, 100%. I'll say that the Dream video, for people who didn't watch it, I'll play that, doesn't have evidence. You can play, doesn't bring evidence and make claims. Dream Elite made evidence and things that, like, even were wrong in Tubbo Sans. Because you're trying to fight it, and it was from CoffeeZilla, and he doesn't call that out. This is double standard right there. He said, "Oh, I provide evidence." Got the video, got it from CoffeeZilla. So blame CoffeeZilla, not Dream. Dream didn't know that. By the way, that probably web edited. By the way, and 100%, no one likes anybody here. Like, I'm gonna be honest. On my Twitch account, I will follow them. I unfollow the 2 people who I had because I didn't like the drama. I didn't like any. You know who were they? I follow Tommyinnit and Tubbo back in the Dream Day. I unfollowed them today because I said this was so stupid. there is no point into following them. And 100% after the drama, people will leave. The video will fail. He getting millions, but he won't
with
after
the harassment
this.
stuff. But the problem is that I feel like what's done is done. Everything's out there. I think that.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. If your attitude is what's done is done, why at the end of your video did you then ask Tom to delete every video that you're in? If what's done is done.
Well, I think that's what's done is done. And I think that in my mind, I personally feel very upset about the videos with my sister, the videos with my mom, and not the other videos. Like, I care a lot less about those videos. I care about because there's no content. My mom has never appeared in anybody's content. My sister has never appeared in anybody's content. Only one video with Sapnap or something, and and then a bunch of videos with Tommy. And he's sitting here saying I'm harassing his mom and I'm this horrible movie villain while having intimate videos up. And I don't mean intimate in a weird way. I mean intimate in like a personal, close connection way, where I had that close connection with my sister while my sister is sitting here texting me saying, why is Tommy lying about you, so on and so forth. I don't like that. That makes me feel uncomfortable and makes me upset that someone would say that while having that content up. So
I mean, not fair.
To me,
not fair. Also, I will say that weird too, having like your friend dream parent, sister and mom there who don't even post. Like, if you want a comparison, that more weird than dream texting someone who kept posting on Twitter.
I say
I don't read chat,
but I say
so all the
that
players
if you
reading
genuinely
gunshots.
feel that way, I really don't.
Not
I
good
just really
gunshots,
think
but
that Tommy
gunshots.
is upset. Tommy has valid reasons to be upset, but also has a lot of the stuff that he said in his video, I believe, are out of emotion and that he doesn't completely mean them.
Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to do that because I don't like Google Earth. I don't know why Google Earth keeps doing that.
And I think that
It's like California, and I'm like, oh, because I don't know if it had extra. I don't know if it leaks your.
means the things that he's saying, then yes, he should.
I'm joking.
100%
I'm going to do that for
morals,
every
but
Google.
also
It could
out
be
of
like
the
New
fact
York.
that
I'm like, nope.
I feel this way. Remove those videos.
I decided that early on. I'm going to do that for
in my
Google.
opinion, obviously, me saying, yeah, why would it's me for the rest of the videos? It's me making a point. It's me saying, you think I'm this terrible person, but you're willing to make money and views and subscribers off of videos where people are going to watch that and think we're like buddy, and that might influence them to subscribe
those
or to.
videos are like 3 years old now. No.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, there's still obviously videos on his channel that will garner new views and have new subscribers that will watch them, and think like, oh, hey, Dream likes Tommy and Dream supporting Tommy, and this is Dream. Every video that I post will boost those videos, right? And my fans will see them, and my fans will not know the history between this and not know that he's saying these slanderous things about me, and that I don't like. That's the problem. Is like, I don't want that. So I'm fine. That's the difference. Is genuinely, if Tommy wants to have a one-on-one conversation, I have always been open. I've tweeted about it all the time. For any creator, I will be open. I would always be down. I would love to have a conversation.
Yeah.
I would love to. And the same thing if he has issues with things.
100%. He bad faith. He won't. Here's the thing. Tommy right now is in a vanished state. He doesn't need to reply at all. But he have to. In a weird way, he have a vanish in the drama, but he doesn't have the vanish in the contenting world. Right now, this is the best option to actually do a one-on-one and live streaming it or something.
Or whatever. We didn't even have a single phone call about the whole mom issue. We didn't have a single phone call about the USMP stuff.
That's
We never.
fair, though. The mom
Yeah, no, I'm
issue,
not saying
I
it's not
wouldn't
fair,
call
but I'm
you
saying
and text
obviously.
my mom. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's unfair. I'm saying that obviously.
Random thing, because it weird would have done it if his sister wanted them to delete. She should say that. No, it's not to. Hey, it probably weird that like he going he would probably
from my perspective, I'm the type of
under
person,
18
communication,
texting
I feel like it's never bad.
a guy.
It's almost never bad. Like if you can communicate with someone, then you should generally, especially
Yeah,
when
but communication is also a privilege. You know what I mean? And when.
No, hold on. In this situation, you could say you could say all that, but here's a reason why I think this is a terrible advice. You're a massive drama with someone, an idiot, who only took 5 minutes. 5 minutes Find your legal things. I don't know why I did that. That scared me, actually. Found how much money wasted on you. Found all that. Found actual claim previously of discrimination, of actual thing you can accuse them of racism, and let's say I'm bad faith. Enough. And that was bad faith. That was bad faith. Let me be clear. Let's say I was bad faith, and I pulled that out and being like, because your fan were racist and you didn't defend the black guy. Would it be wrong? No. Would it be racist? Would all that? And then I block him, and I close conversation on my end. Is it a privilege? Yeah, but if let's say that happened and I come out and I'm like, hey, or wait, let's say that come out and I'm like, hey, you want to talk about this because they're going too far, and he said no, it's a lose situation for him because he ain't putting olive branch right now, and that way Tubbo would probably shut it down and say, well, you're the privilege.
When you do things that damage your reputation of trust with people, you lose that privilege to the communication you're asking for.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's valid. I think that from my perspective, that I don't think that I genuinely don't think that Tommy was unfair in his response to that.
That way, I keep
I don't
buying
think that
stuff.
his reaction to that was unfair. I never critiqued him for that. I mean,
Actually, I don't. I just hate this drama so much.
Ever since then, obviously, I haven't said anything to him privately, like regardless.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I skipped that because that was pointless.
One of
That
the
was yep.
biggest
I don't want yep.
I just feel like this call was, even if the only thing to gain from it is that you can discuss with someone, even if you disagree with them on a lot of things, or even if you don't.
I will say,
I got a little uncomfortable.
A middle ground we can reach. To be totally.
There is. It called not being bad faith. It basically saying like, hey, what? I got some of your points and all that, but he basically saying that because he have to say that just because the audience will get mad.
I think it's very fair.
Yeah.
To incentivize our communities to stop attacking each other.
Yeah.
Because it's not a fun experience to be on the internet, especially as someone who streams here every day.
Yeah.
But however, it has made me sad that there isn't a middle ground.
Yeah, I think
there is. It called not being fucking bad faith. Sorry, I'm pointing out obvious things, and even commentary panel are pointing it out. And they're pointing out pretty well. They're like, dude, you're bad faith. Like, if you're going in and you can't criticize, you are fully supporting Tommyinnit. And that's the issue I have. And this is why I'm supporting Dream in this. I don't like him, but this is why. Because I see bad faith trying to be good faith. And when I see that, I will burn all. I will open the gate of hell and find information. I have found stuff on Revolt merchandise of actual fraud on Tommyinnit, proving even Coffee Zero, which there could be argument that point in child slavery. Even the area he was is famous for child labor, and not even that child slavery labor. Even the location I found, because some child labor play say they do it at that play and move operations. So I'm basically calling these out and pointing at evidence. Because you want to be bad faith? Go ahead. I can too, and I will win. Because guess why? Guess what? Why I won. Get why I won. Get why I won. Because you said things. You said things that I can put into that and win. I can point to Tommyinnit being racist. I can point to you making fun of queer people. And all that will be easy. We got nowhere. Yeah, we actually did get somewhere. He admitted to child slavery for that company.
I think, I mean, obviously there's been a lot of shit thrown. I wasn't expecting there to be really a middle ground. I think it's more just communication and also setting an example.
There is a middle ground. Let me say that. The middle ground, people don't care about the situation, making fun of both and hoping both fail. That's the middle ground. Because so far, the only thing left is just complete burning. Which like, I am in the middle ground, by the way, because I don't like Dream. I think Dream actually have an issue. A lot of commentary people are in the middle ground, and they all agree with Dream. But Tommyinnit Tubble fans are 10-year-old kids, 15, who never got a parent to love them. That's not an insult. That's true. Not because they watched Tommyinnit, not because they watched Dream SMP and then went to Tommy. And they don't have reading comprehension. They don't have research skills. Research skills like me finding this in 5 seconds, talking about this, talking about court cases, talking about this, which would in copies of a video. Which Tubble even said what his. They're just bad faith arguments. And that's what the people want. And that is the issue. When you have bad faith, there is no middle ground. Because it lies. And there been only bad faith on Dream's side. On Tommyinnit's side. Because I looked at the Dream video next to that in the Tommy. I'm like, Tommyinnit. But like Dream. Okay. Because Dream, for example, like gave good faith. He like talks about, hey, what? I don't fucking hate you. You want to talk? We can talk about this. But this is bad faith. This is bad faith because Dream, dude, Tommyinnit did this before. We did it on the Dion situation. Perfect example. It would delay. If like I don't reveal things because there is video, and it turned out he wasn't doing that. And they did agree privately. Wait, if it were Dream, it would have been public. His career would have been dead. He wasn't humbled then. He's not humbled now, and he lost. He will lose because people can find sources. You want to say your content better? Okay. Why are your editor not talking about the actual seriousness of editing sweatshops? Because those are serious things that are very common in the editing sphere. I knew a girl who had that. I knew a girl who pretty much was getting paid less and would basically threaten to still work. And she quit. She stopped doing editing because she said that she can never get a job. And the guy would like decently good. She was getting paid far less than minimum wage, by the way. So it does exist, and him basically saying that would just gotcha. Because here's the thing: most of the editors knew that they could get blacklisted, and that basically the thing. And that basically the thing with this is that how about like him paying editor? These things are real, and he will never call them out because they make him look bad. But I think the jitting on situation showed that this is what he's doing, and one reveal of that will kill his channel.
Or for hopefully future communication between creators, just because I think it is just like it sucks without communication. But yeah, I do think it's I think it's a little sad, and I think that I think that we operate in different spaces, do different things, and
I think we can very easily just avoid each other, and our communities can avoid each other, is what I'm saying.
No, they can. 100% they can. That's the word take, yeah. Because, like Tubble, maybe. Tommyinnit, no. And not because Tommyinnit, because if he makes those jokes, you're getting the community ball. What they have to say is, you do not touch my stuff. You don't touch we don't talk about each other. And I think that a good agreement.
I think that our community should try their best to not, get in each other's business. I think that there'd be a lot.
That way, I'm gonna repost
hostility and stuff, and just I feel like at the end of the day, we both want to make content, and we both want to, do our own thing with our friend groups and whatever. But yeah, I guess I'll end it from my side with one final thing.
Probably leave from this.
Oh,
now.
wait, no.
Thanks for
There hold on. Someone tweeted the thing earlier. What is it? Plankton, Republican in China. Yeah. Yeah, and then like you can't be elected and get mad at the guy who accused of being a Trump supporter for saying that in order to that guarantee the merger. And it's funny because like I did that. I'm gonna pull up at least the Diddy on controversy in multiple parts because I think that's what it pretty much is, 100%. And that why I'm like calling it out too, like because I remember that's and the only reason and like literally the top quote is if he didn't have that recording, it would have changed. It would have been different.
Can I get one more sentence or one more little thing I want to say about you?
Go.
Tubbo, I think that you are extremely talented. I replied on Twitter to, someone a while ago saying that whenever someone was belittling you, saying that I feel the exact same way about Tommy. Tommy was an extremely in his own. You, Tubbo, I not know.
I appreciate you for being, but yeah. Well, thank you, man.
Thanks, Tubbo.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to end stream, but I basically, hold on, not even that. K-Bug reply, all that. Okay, let's go prove that. Content creator which had Tubbo talking about it. Obviously not him. Prove that this come from also his, not from Dream. Show the court case, which it went to a new thing, so I won't do that. Prove the Diddy on situation, which if I would a little bit evil, would use that to call out Tommyinnit for being racist. But also it have so much parallel here that it's funnier. And finally,